Hey, how you doing? Still trying to recover from a week in St. Pete, Tampa. Woo! With family, coffees doesn't seem to be helping me out. A bit of jet lag and did a lot of running around just about every day. It was a family get together. We did some sightseeing. Went to some nice restaurants and also hit a couple of biker and dive bars with my cousin Chris. Some of the family I haven't seen in, God, I would have to say, well over 10 to 15 years. And I got to meet some, you know, the children of my cousins who I have never, I have never met. These kids were born after the last time I saw my family. I'm going to quickly go through the stuff I picked up at Nuclear Comics for Free Comic Book Day. Kenny and staff do a really good job there, and how they did it was you would go in, you'd go through the Free Comic Book Day stuff. You could have one of each. There was no limit on how many you had. I got really greedy, but I couldn't make it. I tried to make it to another shop, but it coincided with some kind of a parade in Orange, and there was no parking, and half the roads into downtown were closed because the parades and things were lining up. So I couldn't make it. So fortunately, oh, excuse me, there was a lot of stuff here. I picked up just about everything that caught my eye. There were some titles that I'd already heard of, really weren't that good. So let's try to get through these as quickly as possible. They should be in alphabetical order by publisher. This is from Albatross. This is Halloween Comic Fest Spook House. Just a little a sample. This is a short story, Spook House, and this is The Troll and Mr. Snoggate, written by Eric Powell. From Ablaze Comics, we have Threes, Last Seen After Midnight, and apparently this is going to be a new Netflix anime series. We have Bunny Mask Tales from Aftershock. I know this is a continuing book. I haven't picked up any of the others. I believe it's horror comic. Not familiar with it. From Archie, we have number 0, the best Archie comic ever. The new dawn of Archie is upon us, and apparently this is some samples from different eras of Archie. The Riverdale, the Supernatural, the Superpower, futuristic Archie, prehistoric Archie. Interesting. From AWA, we have Primus, one of 4. Which is interesting because this includes this is both the English and the Spanish edition are included in here. So that looks cool. We have from Scout, the Black Caravan, which is a Scout Comics imprint. We have the Electric Black, Children of Cain. From Boom Box, we have Hollow, which is a newer contemporary take on Sleepy Hollow, obviously. From DC. As usual, DC always does samples of their forthcoming stuff. And here we have Zero Point, which is a Fortnite tie-in. I don't play Fortnite. I haven't been picking up any of the Fortnite tie-ins from Batman, so I don't know. I have no clue. Also from DC, we have Dark Crisis Zero Special Edition. I'm not familiar with this. If I'm correct, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman have all been killed, and their heroes, proteges, sidekicks are taking over on trying to fill in. I'm not reading that series, but I am curious enough. From DC, something I did pick up is this is called Super Pets: The Great Mix-Up. I think for old DC fans, I think it's pretty obvious this is going to be Mr. Mixaplex. I am looking forward to this movie, and obviously this is a tie-in to it, voiced by The Rock and Kevin Hart. Looking forward to that. Also from DC, the preview of the graphic novels, Galaxy, the Prettiest Star. And the premise here is a alien princess comes to Earth and finds herself in the body of a teenage boy. So should be interesting. From Dark Horse, we have Stranger Things. It's called Colorado Drive-In. And also featuring a Resident Alien. I always recommend Resident Alien. I haven't read that many of the books, but the sci-fi TV series is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend that. Here we have Tex in the Land of the Seminoles. Tex is a long-running European series which takes place in the old American West. I'm looking forward to this. These are classic. They've been around for decades. So I'm going to assume this is a partial reprint of probably a larger book. This is, I think, it just says the Inkle Universe. Humanoids Press has picked up the rights to the Inkle universe. And these were created by Jodorowsky and Mobius. And these are new tales using some of those characters from IDW. Also, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And this is a wrap-around cover. So you have the four original turtles, along with that female character whose name I can never remember. Official prelude to the Armageddon game. Okay. Based on, inspired by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And speaking of which, there we go. Looking forward to that. We have the Bone Orchard Mythos. This is the Prelude. This is from Image, from Jeff Lemire. And also from Image, this is from Robert Kirkland's imprint, Skybound Comet. We have Tilly Walden's Clementine, if you're one of that. And this takes place in the Walking Dead universe. And we also have previews of Machine Boy, Everyday Hero, and Sea Serpent's Heir, which looks like a fantasy book. And the collected volumes are all noted on the back. So it gives you, you know, a little sample from, here we go, Mad Cave. I keep wanting to say Mad Game. Mad Cave, we have Nottingham. And when I think Nottingham, I have to assume it's the Sheriff of Nottingham. So we're probably looking at Robin Hood, perhaps. From Marvel, we have Marvel Voices #1. So some tales from previously released Marvel Voice books, which is a look at Marvel characters, you know, different ethnicities, different sexual orientation, etc., by new artists. And we have Judgment Day, Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals. Three groups that I currently am not reading. So I can't say I really have any interest. So if this is going to be the start of something new, then good luck, because I know I'm good. I'm going to be lost because, as I say, I'm not reading the current series anyway. Two characters I am familiar with, on the other hand, would be Spider-Man and Venom. From Rebellion, we have a Best of 2000 AD. Nice little sample book here. If you're familiar with Judge Dredd and other characters from that universe. We have a one-shot from Source Point Press, The Winchester Mystery House, The 100-Year Curse. Winchester Mystery House, from what I understand, is actually a role-playing game. I believe you can I think you can do it on PC. I'm not sure all the facts behind it. This is a sample of the graphic novel It Won't Always Be Like This, which is this is a graphic novel by Malaka Gharib. The sequel to an earlier book, I Was Their American Dream. We have Doctor Who comic. This is, I think it may be a one-shot. The adventure starts here. This is the they usually call her the runaway doctor. There's a doctor that, of which the current doctor, Jodie Whittaker, has no memory of this incarnation. And should be interesting because we have yet another doctor coming in. Name I can't escape. Escapes me. From Titan Comics. The Doctor Who is also Titan. From Titan Comics, we have Bloodborne, which really looks cool. Apparently, this is based on a top-selling video game, and I don't do video games, so I don't know. This is Guardian of Fukushima. It's based on a true story of a farmer who fought to save the nuclear zone's animals. This is part of this is a sample of a graphic novel that's going to be released early next year. From Vault, we have Barbaric #1. And then we have, in obvious manga form, we have Kaiju #8, and also an excerpt from Sakamoto Days about a retired assassin who's now working in a convenience store. And finally, I picked up the latest collection of poetry by Robert DeSaris, who wrote the graphic novel Adam Eternity, done some other stuff. He currently has it's going to kill me, I can't recall the name of it. I want to say The Hidden Ferret, which is a sort of a comical take on superheroes. That's it for me. I hope I can post this. I like Doctor Strange. It had everything that I wanted in this Doctor Strange movie. And for some reason, it wasn't as good as I wanted, but it wasn't as good as I wanted, but it had everything that I expected and more. So I do recommend it. I'd give it probably a 7 out of 10. But that's it for me. Take care and peace out.